right, here we go. Passing, okay, on a corner. Look at this real quick. Let's go back just a little bit. So we're coming up to here. Look at our line of sight. We could see through the corner pretty decently, okay? Not too bad. We're still stuck behind a big truck. What about now? That is line of sight issues. That is what a blind turn does to you. This is what passing or being close to other vehicles do to you. It's just like what I'm doing right now. So you could see me, okay? You could see me around my fingers. But once I do this, it's a little bit harder to see who I am because you're so close to me. We get further and further away, you're able to see around me. So this is a pretty bad situation. What are we gonna get into? Person cuts you off and they wanted to switch lanes because of that car. We got a sharp right turn coming up ahead. Pay attention to that one. We got sun in the eyes after we do that. Now we're gonna cut them off. Okay. Can't see the car in front of this person. And then we're gonna get switched lanes. And there's that car. Okay, so it did a great job. We're over here in the middle of a turn. We're having to do an emergency maneuver. The moment you see the tires go over the line, it's a no buenos, okay? We need to go into red stage. Now, it's really hard to apply the brakes in the middle of a turn, especially if you don't know how to do trail braking, okay? So what we could do here is stand it up just a little bit more, roll off the throttle, and apply a little bit of brakes, and then we could try to turn in a little bit more. There's a lot more that goes into trail braking. I highly recommend taking an advanced class to take that because this is the perfect situation where trail braking would help tremendously. I don't want to, and here's the thing, I say that's the skill to help you out when you get to this position. I want to give you the skill that will help you not to get into that position, okay? If you get into it accidentally, that's another thing. But if you are intentional in your riding, you're intentional in what you're trying to do, and keep yourself out of bad positions, position for safety, the plan method, you would understand that this is a hazardous situation. Our space cushion is absolutely terrible. Where's the button? Our space cushion is terrible right here. We're gonna have terrible line of sight the moment we pass this vehicle. We're adding in corners into our passing versus just passing on a straight line. So we have a lot of factors that can lead to a close call and to a crash. It would have been better to just kind of wait right here until we got to that straight line and then make the pass, because the straight line's coming up pretty soon. So here's the straightaway. Now's the time to pass. So this truck decided to switch over because of the car. Okay, just didn't like having that space cushion with the car while he's making these turns. The car is not a very experienced driver probably because they are applying the brakes before every turn. That's probably what happened to the truck driver. So it handled it well, did fine. All right, so we're gonna be jumping into this name atypical hazard right here. See what happens, all right? It's nighttime. All right, what do we see? We're gonna lose traction. Where did he come from? So there's the light. You can see it. That's the motorcycle rider. You see how it blends in with the rest of the lights? Let's go and take that off. Look at that. It blends in. And if you have astigmatism, I'm sorry, but it blends in to the rest of the background. And so he can't judge the speed. And this is where presenting yourself, maybe flashing your high beams, low beams, when you're getting into a situation like this, make yourself presentable. And I'm talking about that person over there. This person right here should have been paying attention, but it's an easy mistake to make. So we're coming up to here. Okay, for the other motorcycle rider, oh, first available lane. Not too bad, not too bad. Now, what are we gonna do? We're switching lanes. We have the indicator, and we saw last second that this person came up. Didn't even collide. How did this person crash? Didn't collide with us. How did they crash? There we go, Rider Ray. Oh, good swerve on an Indian, baby. Woo. Good swerve on an Indian. Let's take a quick look at this. This one can happen pretty easily. So big, long line. I don't know what we're doing because it does look like, let's take a quick look at his GPS, okay? His GPS says that he's gonna take a left pretty far away, and it's not coming up pretty soon, so he's passing everybody. I don't know if this is a California plate. I don't know if this is legal in California, but he's passing in the turn lane over here. So that's not something we want to be doing because then we have this right here. Okay, so all of a sudden, a little turtle head poked out. This is gonna be that side of the vehicle. This is where some people let people in. We could panic. He panicked just a little bit, but he got himself back into a mode of, hey, I got to do something. And he's going to go ahead and swerve out of the way, handled it. Is that Ghost from Call of Duty? Anyways, we're moving on. And he's going to handle it. So make sure you guys do what you're supposed to be doing. Being predictable. Make sure you're doing the legal stuff. Make sure you're doing the stuff that is common in the area that you're riding in, because that's what other people are noticing. All right, uncommon thing. We're gonna move over. We have headlights in our path of travel. Moved over into an escape path. Calmly saw it ahead of time because we were zoned in. Very good. Let's take a look at this. There it is. Very good. You see when you do it appropriately, you do it correctly, and you do it ahead of time, it's almost like it's nothing. That's exactly what I want to see. And we're just going to move on with our day.
How come you guys haven't got a quad lock case yet? This right here is mine. I got the Samsung Galaxy 20 Plus. They have a bunch of different models for their phone case. Got the handlebar mount and the vibration dampener. Less than $100. And you get 10% off if you use the link in the description. So grab yourself a quad lock and support our sponsor. Let's get right back into it.
Mock rides. All right, so interesting turn. Hopefully nobody merges in front of us. There it is.
Okay. What the fuck is he doing, man?
So the reason why he did that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. So we are in an open lane. This is that pattern that I kind of talked about just a little bit. We are in open lane right here. It's beautiful. It continues going. Okay, this person right here is stuck behind this person. Okay, if I was that person, I'd want to switch over too. It's as simple as that. That's what I would want to do. But I'm also going to check my mirrors, check for motorcyclists, check for blind spots, check for all these things before I make that decision. Not a lot of people do that. So now we got into a side-to-side. We were kind of in a blind spot, kind of not. The person should still be able to see us, but they also recognize they want to switch lanes.
Beautiful.
So they're going to go ahead and switch lanes right here without probably checking, because they could just look to their right and see us. Didn't do that. So we can't just be like, okay, they did this to me. This is their fault. Nothing can happen. I can't do anything. I can't learn from this. There's no skills to handle this situation. Panic, 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 panic. Trust me, from my mental health standpoint and in personal life, I get it. And with my motorcycling life and with everything else that I've done that I've gotten good at, I realize it's just fear of not knowing what to do. Life's going to happen to you. Knowing what to do is going to save you. Knowing what to do is going to make it relatable and ground you in reality. And it's going to make it to where you actually have something that you can do and participate in to get yourself in a healthier position. Okay? So here, yes, this person should not have done that. This person is creating havoc in your life. This person is creating something in your life that is not good. Boo on them. Bad people. Bad, bad, bad. You could think that way. I'm not going to get into trying to think in their perspectives, what kind of day they have. Let's just go with this. Bad people. What can we do? What can we do? Can we just sit here and blame them for harming us? Can we decelerate? Can we accelerate? Can we move over to the far right position to give ourselves that space cushion? Can we honk the horn? Can we rev bomb? Some of these things are good. Some of these things are bad. Hey, if you're having a tough time in life, life hits you pretty hard. You can go work out. You can get your physical activity up. You could do some healthy coping mechanisms. Hang out with friends. Find that support. Or you can do the bad stuff. Constantly drink yourself to oblivion. Do drugs. You could, harm other people to get that dopamine. You can, whatever it is, to make yourself feel better. In this situation as motorcyclists, let's just do what we can to get ourselves in a healthier position. Let's decelerate. Let's go ahead and accelerate out of here. Let's go ahead and swerve to the far right lane. Let's make a right-handed turn. And then we're going to go ahead and get back on track because we got GPS right here. Okay, GPS is going to get us back on track. We have the tools necessary. Let's not let these people ruin our day. Let's be a little more secure in our skills. Easier said than done. I'm still working on that in a personal life.
The fuck is he doing, man?
It's easier said than putting it into practice. Definitely is. All right, here we go. Bingo bongo. Having some fun. This is just high risk, high reward. Oh, hit something. Went up and over. Hit his genitalia probably.
Fucking motherfucker.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
These bikes are designed to take it for the most part, so he's just going to get back up and have some more fun.
God damn.
Wait, what'd he say?
Oh God, my fucking. Holy shit. Oh God, my fucking.
I think bikers or the bingo bongo bleeped out his ding dong. So what I said is that when you hit something and you come to almost an immediate stop, right there, you slid up across the top of the seat, and his junk hits all of this. All of this. So it's not fun. You're gonna have some soft tissue injuries, and you're gonna be in a lot of pain for that reason.
Fucking motherfucker. Holy shit. Oh God, my fucking. Oh, I slammed my fucking. God damn.
All right, here we go. Canada rye. Okay, slowing down. We were going 50, but this guy just kind of came in, not going the flow of traffic. He wanted to park. Not a big deal. We saw it ahead of time. This person came into our path of travel. We should be in orange stage. It's an intersection. We just recognized something. We're going 62 and a 50. We're downshifting pretty good. And we did some decent progressive braking, but we should have seen this. We should have been slowing down. We recognize that we're going pretty quick and catching up pretty quick. We could slow down even more until we hit that last second. I don't know why people don't want to slow down and get to like 14, 15 here, like he should have, because we're on motorcycles. It's almost like from here to like here, we could easily get back to 60. It's kind of fun. It's a waste of gas, a little bit of tread on the tire, but that's kind of the point. All right, here we go. Titus Cato. Okay, look at the line of sight on this. Not very good. And now we're in a good position. Look at the line of sight. You can see pretty far. Brakes are no good.
Jesus Christ.
Everything, utilize every tool, every signal that you get. So take a look at this. Like I said, line of sight, terrible. You can't really see around this vehicle. And when he starts to move into the left, so let's go ahead and put this up here. I like saying left, center, right instead of 1, 2, 3, because in other places, this is 3, 2, 1. So left, center, right is pretty much the standard for me. We're in the center, can't see much. We're going to move off to the left, and we're going to see way up there. That's what I like to do. So being in the right or the left, if we're around a big boxed item or a vehicle like this, that's what I like to do. Even if it's just a small vehicle, but still. Now look at this. Now look at the line of sight. Now we have really good line of sight. We can see way ahead. We have a space cushion that's way ahead because we can lane filter or lane split if we had to, but we can apply some good brake pressure. I would rather have a better space cushion than this, but we're switching lanes, so it's not that big of a deal. Now, why does he have brake lights when it's green for them and he's in the straight lane? Like he's supposed to continue straight and not turn left. Why? I don't understand. Orange stage. I'm kind of focused on an interest and a threat. I don't know. Okay, I'm covering my brakes and I'm slowing down just a little bit, just in case. I'm looking for my escape path now. My escape path is off to the left if I had to. My escape path is also applying really good progressive brake pressure and stopping. I'm trying to stop enough to allow them to continue on their path, and then when they're out of my way, I can accelerate out of here. It's kind of weird, huh? Why is the brake lights? Let's stay staggered right here.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
That's fine. Handled it. All right, flowing water. Just go.
Caralho, meu.
And there's immediate. I don't know if that's a good crossing point. I wouldn't do it. If anything, I would walk it first. I don't know. Those of you that have done adventure riding and adventure whatever, dual sport, write in the comments what this person should have done. I don't know what he should have done here. I know that he lost traction and gravity attacked him. He stalled, possibly, gravity attacked him. His handlebars were turned to the left, gravity attacked. So that's all I know. So is there like a common thing like in the water, like the rocks or moss, or is this just too deep? Like, how should this person have done it? How should they have prepared? Write it in the comments. That'd be great to know from you guys. That's part of being a smart rider. You guys are going to help teach and mentor us in the chat, in the comment section.